When are you helping somebody? When are you helping someone? And when are you rescuing them? When are we helping, really helping someone? And when is it looking like, when are we running to their rescue? These two, they can look alike, but I think they're different things. Like, have you ever loved someone so much that you wanted to do everything for them? Hmm? Like, have you ever really? I want us to talk about when we are helping someone and when we are rescuing someone. So, have you ever loved someone so much that you wanted to solve all their problems? Like, you don't even want to see them have any form of discomfort, or have you had to step in and just because you couldn't stand watching that person struggling? Good evening. Welcome to Conversation with Ini. Wherever you're watching from, please kindly indicate in the comment section with an hi or an hello so that I know you're with me. Tonight, I just want us to rub mind together on when we are really helping people and when we are rescuing people. You know, they both sound alike, they both look identical because they use similar languages. They both involve kindness. Rescuing involves kindness, helping involves kindness, rescuing involves love, and rescuing involve love. So they look identical, they look same, but they are really not the same because they both produce different results entirely. While helping is saying, I believe in your ability, I will support you. Um, but yeah, let's reason together. Let's negotiate. Let's try and figure it out. Let's try and find a way out together. Um, I believe in what you can do. I'll support you regardless. Like, hi, Makatak. I hope I'm I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Makatak 130 300 1300. Hi, welcome to Conversation with Ini. Please kindly indicate where you are joining from. So today we are talking on when are we helping somebody and when are we rescuing them. Have you ever had to help somebody because have you ever had to love someone so much that you wanted to do everything for them, that you wanted to solve all their problems? If you have, please indicate in the comments. And have you ever had to step in to rescue? Have you ever had to step in just because you couldn't stand watching that person, your child, your friend, your partner, have to struggle over something? Indicate in the comments. It's something that we are all guilty. While rescuing, so I'm rephrasing for those of us that just joined. While helping is saying, I'll stand by you, I'll support you, I believe in your ability. And we can reason together. Let's reason together. Let's try and fix it together. Like in helping, you are strengthening the other person, you are encouraging the other person, you are not replacing the other person. Rescuing is saying, I do not trust you. Shit, like rescuing is somehow saying, please move aside. I'm in charge. Let me be in charge. I do not trust you to handle this. I do not. You might not really be able to manage, and you may fail. And I'll fix this. I'll fix this. That is the language rescuing is saying. Let me fix this. I got it. Let me just move aside. Leave it. I will handle it. And then it's also saying, um, I know what's best for you. Have you ever had to tell somebody, or once somebody is saying, the easiest way I get to know when I'm rescuing my child and when I'm helping them, when I say, I can fix it. When I'm saying, she might fail, no. And when I'm saying, um, I know what's best for you. That's when I'm careful to like snap back to my senses. So, which have you done, Mark? Oh, this face is looking like that of a kid, but I hope I don't know. It looks so young. I hope you are 18 and above, and if you are a child joining this life, I hope it's under the permission of your parents. So, beautiful people, have you had to run to rescue someone? Have you rescued someone? Have you experienced help from what you've been saying thus far? Are you the one that cannot stand watching the people you love so much have to struggle, or are you the one who wants to undo everything for them so that want to solve all their problems? It looks loving in the surface. It really looks loving, but could it be possible that it is causing more harm than good? When we are quick to rush to help people, when we are quick to rush to rescue the people we love, I know it is out of kindness and it is out of the so much love we have for them. But the question I'm asking today, could it is it possible that it's doing more harm than good when we rush to save the situation, when we rush to rescue them, when we cannot even stand any small discomfort that our babies or that our teenagers or our kids are going through, maybe in school, or because as mothers, for instance, I'm guilty. I remember when my baby started walking. So the perfect example I can use in illustrating for us, when as mothers or when we have children and they just start walking, just start taking their baby step, do we automatically tell them, oh no, don't walk, let me help you so that you won't fall down? Because definitely when kids start walking, the likelihood of them falling down and injuring themselves is there. The likelihood of things falling on them slipping off is there. But we still allow them try, we still allow them take their baby steps, we still allow them fall. Sometimes they will fall and they will injure a great so much, but that will not stop us from telling them to try. So instead, the best thing that we do for them is we provide a supporting mechanism that will help them take their baby step and reduce the rate at which they fall. And then another thing that we do is we give a helping hand, like we extend our hands as a form of support to that baby that's struggling, that's trying to take their baby step. So just imagine the picture that my 1 year old baby or my 8 month old baby or my 7 month old baby is trying to take a baby step. Just because I don't want that baby to fall, I don't want the baby to injure himself. Every time he tries to take a baby step and stand by himself, I just quickly go and carry him and like, oh, don't worry, you want to go to that place, you want to go and meet daddy, don't worry, let me take you to where daddy is. He's trying to walk towards these are siblings, and I'm saying, oh no, 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 don't go so that you won't fall, you wouldn't fall and injure yourself. And I quickly carry him and go to, will that child ever learn to walk? I know it is out of kindness, my kindness, and out of so much love I have for him. I don't even want anything. I love my children. I don't even want any urge to come near them. Like if I even see a fly, the way I rush to kill mosquito in the body of my children, because it is the most common thing in this part of the world. That's why I'm using mosquito. The way I rush to kill mosquito, that is how I will rush to attack any enemy that's coming for my loved ones. That is how much I love them. But there are times, when do we draw the line between helping them and rescuing them? Like I said earlier, helping says, I believe your ability. I trust you. I will work beside you. I will help, I will support you. Whereas rescuing is saying, I don't really trust your ability like that. You might not be able to undo this. Leave it, let me fix it. I fix it, and I know what's best for you. If you agree with my line of thought, it's just for us to chat. It's nothing hard. Like I came here so that we'll rub minds. Do you agree? And if you agree with our line of thought, so please hit the like button and please subscribe. This is Conversation with Ine. Every evening by 9 p.m. We'll come here to talk about those issues, those behaviors in our relationship that's making our relationship shaky, that is causing silence and damages to our relationship, and the emotional language behind every behavior. Because for every behavior that we as human exhibit on a daily basis, there are emotional language that are expressing. Just like we say we want to eat, there's an emotional language for someone who is hungry for attention. There's an emotional language for someone who's hungry for support, for validation. There's an emotional language for someone who feels disrespected. We can name them, we can keep naming them. So what we do is, okay, try to show up, rub mind. I am an emotional communication specialist. I deal with helping people understand emotions and then expressing this emotion. I will use special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, special milestone tributes to like help people who find it difficult to express how they feel, to express their emotions, to help them put it into words. So please, wherever you're joining me from, kindly indicate in the comments. And do you agree with our discourse thus far? Do you want to share? I would like to really know your opinion. Have you ever had to rescue someone because you could not stand watching them struggle? Do you love someone so much that you want to help them with their every problem? Perfect example again is when a child refuses to do the assignments. I remember one of those days when my baby was in nursery school, like they gave her assignment. I don't know what happened. Maybe I think I called her to come and do the assignment, but along the line we slept off, we didn't do it. So when it was morning, while I was preparing for breakfast and daddy was telling her like, no, that's shoot. I took the assignment. I quickly no. While we were driving to leave her in our school, I took the assignment and I was writing. I helped her write. When she got to school, I don't know whatever her auntie did to her, but whatever her auntie did, whatever that woman did to her, I'm saying God bless her. The next time I had attempted to help my child write her assignment, she just told me, "Mommy, please don't try that. Mommy, don't try that. My teacher will beat me." What happened? She learned. Like when we should allow people to learn to take consequences, take responsibility for their actions. So my baby learns that if my mommy, if they give me an assignment and I not do it and somebody else does it for me, my teacher will beat me. And in most cases, in our lives as adults, sometimes nobody will have to beat you, but life will beat you by yourself. If people are always coming to your rescue, if people are always coming to rescue us from things that would, oh, because the situation feels a bit challenging, feel we cannot handle it. Is it not better that you try and you fail? That is my mindset, and that is one thing that has helped me over and again. It helped me in coming back over and again. When the numbers are good, I come. When the numbers are not good, I come. When I get feedback, I come. When I don't get feedback, I come. At least let me try. Let me try and know that I tried. I actually did and failed. Than to be guessing what it would have been like just because I'm afraid of failing. And a perfect another example that we can also draw from rescuing is maybe you have a partner that's always messing up, like that's always misbehaving in family gatherings. I think it will get have to come to a point where you allow that partner, whether is a she up, we always have to quickly step up and pay, excuse me, and pay the debt that grown-up adults are owing. Why don't you allow them be shaken once in a while? When they shake them and then they know that, oh, mommy is not coming to the rescue this time, daddy is not coming to the rescue this time, next time they will learn to be responsible. So I think we have much irresponsible, I'm sorry for the use of the word, irresponsible. We have many adults that are not responsible because they've been rescued over and over and over again, where they in places where they are supposed to like be left to stand on their own. Let them take their baby steps and fall. Let them fail and learn, and then they get better. But because we love them so much, out of love and then just empathy, is it of our hearts, will keep helping these people, and then they grow up to be adults that cannot take responsibility for themselves. Can I hear your opinion? I, would, I really want to get to know your opinion on this thought. Are you the one receiving too much that has become rescue over time? Because when love does not have, when if I am not against us going to rescue people. There are situations that demand that we go to rescue people. When people are in danger, oh, that is not when you say I want to help them. That is when you quickly go into rescue. When somebody is grieving, you rescue them from that grave by standing beside them. When a child is in trouble, you rescue that child. That is not decide to say, let me hold your hand. If you can grab that child, if you can carry that child away from danger, you are, yes, you are expected in those situations, you are expected to rescue. When somebody is in danger, when somebody is grieving, when the person is a minor, oh, a child, and they are still growing, yeah, you are expected, we can rescue them, but not grown-up adults, not situations where are supposed to try and fail, that we are trying to always come out to their rescue every time. When do we draw the line? When does helping become risky? Because I think helping should be a temporary thing. Imagine that I've been helping my baby that's 1 year old. From when he was 1 year old, I help him by supporting him. If I've helped that baby, if I've helped that baby for like 1, 2, 3 months at most to start learning how to walk by itself, I'll allow that baby. The best thing I can do for that baby is to finally allow that, because I've supported that baby and shown that the baby how to take baby steps. I've given them moral support for like months. The next best thing I can do for my baby is to withdraw my support and let him learn to take his baby steps by himself. When he falls, I am there beside him to cheer him up. I am there to encourage him to get up. It's not that I'll keep holding my baby's hand at 1 year old to walk. At 2 years old, I'm still holding that baby's hand to walk. At 3 years old, I'm still holding that baby's hand to walk. And when you keep helping a child, I learned that the formative age for every child, the year 1 to 10 is formative age for all child. If there's anything you want that child to grow up with, it is at the age of 10 that you need to inculcate whatever discipline you need to put into that child. Once that child has gone past 10 years, you'll be struggling to form whatever habit or whatever nature you want to form. So now, the struggle a lot of us are struggling is because when we ought to withdraw our support and let these people stand alone, we are still helping them. So it is parents are involved, wives to husband, friends, even in your relationship with your friends. When do you help your friends and when do you feel, let me withdraw, let her handle her thing by herself. If she needs my help, oh fine, I'll come. We can reason together, and maybe she runs into a problem, fine, we'll reason together and then we'll find solution. But sometimes you need to step back and let people take their decisions, let people make their mistakes, let people fall. Another crazy example that I've learned over time, Hillary T. Jacro Ejo. Hi, thank you for joining. Please, what part are you joining from? We are talking on helping and rescuing. Have you ever loved someone so much that you want to solve all their problems for them? Or have you ever had to step in and help someone just because you cannot stand to watch them struggle? That is our discourse for tonight. I would like to hear your opinion. Please, wherever you're watching me from, do you agree? If you agree with whatever it is I've said thus far, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to Conversation with Me, what are you waiting for now? Show your girls some love by hitting the subscription button. Please. So, I'm watching out. When I'm doing my eyes like this, I'm trying to read the comments because my light seems to be a bit bright and it's entering my eyes. So, helping gives people support, whereas rescuing replaces them. Rescuing takes away people's responsibility. Allow people assume their responsibility. People are trying to grow. Allow them assume their responsibility. If they are trying, even if it's sales or whatever adventure they are trying to go into, they will not stop, they will not learn because you are helping them. Yeah, you can just give them information that will guide them. Like what we said yesterday, the topic we spoke about. I think one of the lines we spoke on yesterday was but the way you can show people that you are helping them is by giving them information that will guide them. Give them the right information. Now stay back. Sometimes I give my child, my 5-year-old, the right information that she needs and stay back. That also reminds me of a time that we went to the hospital and we met one other 5-year-old girl. That girl was saucy. I'm sorry. But my baby was trying to be friendly to that girl. But the girl was just all bossy and this thing. And to me, just like how I was feeling was like I should just rush and rescue my daughter from that situation. Like, can't you give her back in peace of your mind? Whereas the girl was working on the instruction that her dad gave her. Even when people are not being kind to you, be kind to others. So when we now left the hospital, at some point, the other girl wanted to eat my baby. I just had to tell her, if she eats you, eat her back. Then I noticed that my baby walked away. Then later, I now asked her, why did you walk away? She now said, because daddy said, even when people are not kind to you, be kind to them. And I just had a mixed feeling, like, oh, the other way, thank God that I didn't run to your rescue and try to. What was I even thinking? Would I have even gone to want to beat a minor because she's having an issue with my baby? Kids, they have a way of sorting themselves, but I just couldn't stand the discomfort of how that other girl was talking to my baby. Come on, the way you are loved, that is how I love my baby. And I can't even trade anything for her. So don't talk to my girl like that. That was my mindset. But these ones are kids. So, but that is just an illustration from what other people do. We try to jump into the situation. Some situations just allow them handle it by themselves. And then at the other hand, I'm like, see this girl, see your small baby. She's the one teaching you that even when people are not kind to you, be kind to them. So let's allow people assume their responsibility by them. Bobo, Mama, please just give me a few minutes. I'll be back, okay? And please, I'm sorry, I'll be back. My babies are at the door. So have you ever realized that someone kept rescuing you and it stops you from growing? Have you realized when that somebody kept helping you and this because of this help you are not growing? Because a lot of us like comfort, like we don't even want to go through stress at all. We don't even want to, as long as somebody is providing us with that comfort, we just settle, we're just okay with where you are. Some help are risky for you, in my opinion though. Some rescuing are risky for you. So sometimes I think you should allow you face it. Face it. I know it is out of love and I know it's out of the kindness of our hearts that we do most of these things. But let's allow people assume their responsibility. Hillary, are you still with me? If you agree with our conversation tonight, our chat tonight, please hit the like button. Do you want to when do we call the line? When do we draw the line between helping people and rescuing them? When do we draw the line? I'd actually love to know the parts we are joining from. It helps me connect more with my audience. And please subscribe. I would really love to see Hilary again in our next conversation. I would love to see Mark again and a lot of you that are connected with me in this moment. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being with us from the beginning. For returning viewers, thank you. For new viewers, this is Conversation with Ini. We talk about the emotional language behind every behavior that we display, and not because we want to judge people, but because we want to know how to relate better with people and how to make our relationships work again. Because a lot of persons are going through isolation, a lot of people are depressed, a lot of people are lonely in their relationships, and a lot of persons are yearning for validations that yes, every human being not getting it from the people that they ought to have received them from. That is why Conversation with Ine is here. So please subscribe and please hit the like button. Do we keep going? Do you think we should keep rescuing people? Or do you think at some point we should drop back? My opinion is let me allow you um share your opinion, share your thoughts. I really want to hear. So I didn't come here to just be talking to myself. I didn't come here, I didn't want I enjoy it when we are chatting, when we are agreeing to disagree, when we are disagreeing to agree. Yeah, I think that's the word. How was your day, by the way? For those of us that went to work, how was the work? Hope it was a fruitful day. For those of us that have been coming, that have been joining this life, have you been able to, the one thing that you've learned from our previous live sections, have you been able to inculcate them? Have you watched people's language and see, oh, when my baby was giving me silent treatment, this is what the emotional language behind it. Maybe she needs me to spend time with her. Maybe she was angry about that, maybe because of the way I corrected her, and it had something to do with her dignity, or I didn't allow her express her thoughts before cutting her short. Have you been able to adjust a little? Because as I learn, I come and I teach us. Most things that I'm even talking about are practical. We see them everywhere in our marriages, in friendship relationship, in siblings relationship, in mother to children, father to children, children to parents relationship. As long as we are relating with humans, all of these things that we mentioned are valid and it is needed. So there's no information that's a waste. When do we help people? When do we call it to quit? When do we help people and when do we draw back? When we keep helping people out, because not because you're a bad person. You are not running to rescue because you're a bad person, but because of the person that you are. You cannot stand people. You can't stand watching people go through struggles and be you are afraid of you get feel so discomforting when you see people go through are struggling, and you just all you want to do is just to rescue them from that struggles. Like, but I think it gets to a point where they say the cocoon, when the butterfly is trying to come out from the thing that's holding it to just form. Imagine that as it's struggling to come out of its cocoon, we are running to tear it so that that butterfly will kill that butterfly. That is why a lot of us, out of kindness and love that we have for our loved ones, we have crippled them, we have killed them, we have weakened them because we rush to rescue them when we ought to allow them struggle and break free by themselves. I can't imagine how many butterfly would have died if their parents had run to help them when they were at their egg process, or when they were trying to at their formative stage. So this is how we cause people not to manifest fully, because we are trying to, instead of supporting them, we are replacing them, we are running to fix it. You don't want to fix everything. And when you think you know what's best for people, you don't know what's best for people every time. Even for my child that I watch, that I'm studying what she's done, what she does, I'm just trying to see pattern, just so that I'll be able to know, oh, I think she's tilted towards this direction. But even as a mom, I don't know what is best for her. Um, Not in quotes though, like concerning her life vision. I can only direct her and pray and watch pattern, and then direct her in the aspect of the to my absence. So those things that you think your loved ones cannot manage without you, they can do it even in your absence. Sunny side baby. Hi, welcome to Conversation with Ini. Thank you for joining. This is Conversation with Ini. We talk about emotional issues and we talk about emotional issues and the emotional language behind every behavior that everybody puts in. Not because we want to judge them, but because we want to know how to relate with people and how to. A lot of us have things that we know in our hearts, but we don't know how to express them. Like we love someone so much, but we don't know how to even let them know that we love them. We just assume, they know I love them now. Like, we are sorry that we did harm to somebody, but we don't know how to go about expressing it, that we are sorry. We just assume they should know. No, until we learn how to speak the emotional, give voice to our emotions, most relationship will not be healed. That is why we are here. And please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Solely Manakase. I hope I got that name right. Welcome to Conversation with Me. So we've been talking about helping people and rescuing people. They look alike. They look same. Like they both speak same language. They use kindness. They speak the language of kindness. They involve kindness and they involve love. But the output that they each give is different. When we help people, it gives a different output. Who plays Roblox? I don't know. Damson Mangjera. Maybe you should answer that. So, have you ever watched somebody struggle and you had to? Have you ever had to step in and take charge of the situation because the person involved is struggling? Or have you ever loved someone so much that you want to solve all their problem? Nepal, affordable good child, not Carolina communication cost the best. Oh, okay. I think that is whatever that is. I don't think it's related with whatever we are saying here. So please let me know your opinion. I will be calling it a day soon. Have you ever realized that someone kept have you ever realized that someone kept um rescuing you and it stopped you from growing? Some person would have grown much, much, much better if they were not always being rescued. So what do you think? What's your opinion? Should we keep helping? Do we cut? No. I'm angry, K. I was just trying to. Damn son. Okay, I'm not angry. Someone wrote something in the comments, so I was trying to um decode what they're saying, but it's not related to what it is that we're saying though. So that's what I was trying to say. What do you think? Have you ever helped someone? Like, do you love people so much? Have you ever loved someone so much that you want to help solve all their problem? That is the question I'm asking. Not angry. Oh. Do I look angry? I think this is angry face and this is smiley face. So I've been smiling all the way. In fact, I've been enjoying myself here, but I just needed to know your input. And remember, I said that there are seasons that people need rescuing. When someone is in danger, that person needs rescuing. When someone is grieving, that person needs rescuing. When somebody is a child, we need to protect them. We need to protect children. We need to rescue people that are grieving. We need to rescue people that are in danger. The issue is that is when a temporal the issue is when a temporary rescue becomes a permanent thing, becomes an habit. Rescuing that you're supposed to rescue once in a while when it is necessary, but you're not doing it. You're not doing it. You're not. It's now becoming a temporary, like a permanent thing. That is when it becomes risky, and then that is when rescue becomes dangerous. Just know that love doesn't always rescue the struggling. Love doesn't always because I love you. I don't always have to come and rescue you when you are struggling. It doesn't I need to allow you go through your struggles, come out of it, and I'll be there supporting you. That is when love is. Sometimes love stays close by while someone learns through it. You just stay close by and they will learn through it. I hope I hope we will know when to take a chill and allow people launch into the deep by themselves and will know, excuse me, I will know exactly when to rescue them. So it's been a wonderful time. Yeah. For those dancing, I am not. It's just that whatever you are chatting here right now is not related to whatever it is that we are saying. But it's been a wonderful time. Like I'm grateful for every person that joined the conversation. I'm grateful for every like. I'm grateful for every connect. Every person that joined this conversation live. As time keeps going and as God helps us, it will keep getting better. So please subscribe so that you don't miss out on our next topic for tomorrow. It promises to be fun. Most times it's so fun. And it's really a privilege to come to I feel really opportune and privileged to be chatting live with most of you. Sometimes I think I miss some of my viewers that come and they chat. Most of them they usually don't agree with some things. A lot of them will come and think it's a woman thing, and they will argue back and forth until we get it right. So I miss them, and I really want to see most of you again when I come on live. So please subscribe so you don't miss out. So we'll call it a day. Yeah, do have a wonderful evening. It's night, by the way. I think it's almost 10 p.m. in this part of the world. Have a good night rest, and it is morning at your end. Do have a lovely day ahead. Bye-bye. Please do not forget to subscribe to Conversation with Amy. See you tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. West African time. So you can schedule your own to adjust it to your own time zone. Thanks for your time.